Welcome back to the Brandon Ivey Show. My name is Brandon Ivey, and the new tip of the day is actually how to overcome an objection. And this objection is probably the most heard objection in our industry, which is this a pyramid thing? Right? Is this a pyramid thing? How do you overcome that objection? I'm going to give you some tips on how to overcome this objection. The first thing I always ask when somebody asks me, is this the pyramid thing? I ask them, wait, what's a pyramid? And the answer 9 times out of 10 is it's one of those things that you get people into, and then you only make money when you recruit people, and the person at the top makes all the money, and the person at the bottom does all the work. I'm like, that's a very interesting definition of a pyramid. Let me tell you the definition of an illegal pyramid. The definition of an illegal pyramid is where money exchanges hands without the exchange of products, goods, and services. So there's no receipt. And if there's no receipt, it can't be traced and it can't be taxed. That's the big word right there. Tax. The government wants its cut. So if you're not exchanging products, goods, or services, the government is not getting its cut. Can't be taxed. That's illegal. Money laundering. Cannot be done. But when you're in a network marketing company, chances are you have products, services, and goods that you're selling, and this isn't a direct selling industry. And you might be partnered up with other companies that are brick and mortar companies that's using your company as a network marketing arm. So there's no way any of these other companies can be in business with an illegal pyramid unless the company is creating their own type of product. They've got some weird accounting going on with their compensation plan. That's another story. But in our industry, when that person says a pyramid is where somebody at the top makes all the money, where people at the bottom do all the work, well, that right there negates network marketing as a pyramid. Why? Because the person at the top is not the one who makes all the money. In fact, most of the time, the first person in or the person at the top is not the one who makes all the money. The number one money earner in Amway came in 5 years after the company got started. This is the only industry where a person can get started later and make more money than everybody else because it's dependent on what that individually, personally does. Their work ethic. The beautiful thing about network marketing is that there is no ceiling as far as how much you can make unless a company limits you. But there's no limit to how much you want to make. Let's talk about that definition. A person at the top makes all the money and the people at the bottom does all the work. You know what that sounds like to me? Or better yet, that looks like to me? That looks like a job. Because the person says, well, you know, that's something you got to pay to get into. You know, you got to pay to get into, recruit other people, and then you get paid when you recruit, but the person at the top makes all the money. And that looks like a job. Why? If you want a good job, you need a degree, don't you? You paying for that degree. Oh, I'm sorry, did colleges let people in for free and I didn't know about it yet? Time is money as well. I'm sorry, did you go to high school when you could have been working at McDonald's making some money, but you stayed in school? Why? So that you can become more valuable, to be recruited by a company, because that's what a company does. They recruit. And how many CEOs are there in a company? Last I checked, one. And then doesn't a CEO have like a COO or a CFO or a different term as a general manager, and then you have vice general managers or presidents? And then you have what's called upper management. And then you have lower management, middle management, supervisors, office managers, and all the slaves, worker bees, which is you guys. Now, what's the odds of you becoming CEO of that company? And you're in a company that's thousands of employees all over the world. Are you ever going to become the CEO? Probably not. In fact, a very small percentage would ever reach the top ranks in the company, like less than 1%. But who's making all the money? The CEO is. So to me, it looks like, but who's doing all the work? You are. So to me, it looks like a job, J-O-B, just over broke, is actually a pyramid. So I'm against pyramids. I don't want to join a pyramid. I'd rather join a business where I can write my own income, and that's network marketing. So when people come to you with, is this one of those pyramid things? No, it is not. Are you in one? Just educate people. No need to get nasty with them. No need to jump defensive. They just don't know. Now that you can educate them on what exactly a pyramid is, you might have just opened their eyes, and they may start asking more questions. All right, that's the new tip of the day. My name is Brandon Ivey, and remember to live one dream at a time. Bye-bye.